After a concussion or a brain injury, you don't have the energy, the cognitive energy, to usually just make it through the day. Just making it through the day can be a struggle. You could get so tired that for me, when early in my recovery, I actually fell asleep at the wheel. I didn't realize really what was going on. I was trying to continue to work and meet the demands of home also. And I also had this really, really long commute. It was over an hour at the time. And I was just really trying to get back to my old self and my old life, pushing, not really, I don't know if it was paying attention or ignoring or in denial, what was going on, to the fact that I was getting tired on the way home. And it eventually, one day while I was driving, I fell asleep at the wheel. And my car bouncing off the road woke me up, and I was able to slam on my brake and save myself from having my car crash into a tree. So when I say that after a brain injury or a concussion that people can have neurofatigue, it's serious fatigue. This fatigue is usually unrelenting. It's very hard to describe, but it's the type of fatigue that happens when you try to do like a minimal task. Like for some people, it's, just taking a shower is exhausting. They take the shower and they have to lay down and go back to sleep. So it's fatigue that is brought on with minimal activity, and it's also not 100% relieved with naps or even good quality sleep. So some people after a brain injury will perpetually wake up tired and therefore only have a limited amount of energy to get through the day. It's kind of like having your brain injuries like an old cellular phone battery, that if you use too many apps, the battery winds down super fast, and then when you do charge it up, it doesn't quite charge up to 100%, maybe like 75-80%. That's what it's like for some people after a concussion or a brain injury. With that being said, you still have to adult, you still have to go to work, you still have to get projects done. And so I recommend, and had found has worked for me, is to plan my most complex tasks at the beginning of the day in the morning, and then save the less complex task at the end of the day. For example, like filling out paperwork or making important phone calls to like insurance companies or the bank. Do that all at the beginning of the day. And then at the end of the day, maybe do some things that are not as energy tasking or draining, such as reading emails or organizing your mail, things like that. So plan your day with the hardest task at the beginning of the day, and then save the less demanding task towards the end of the day, and that will help you get through the day safely, so you don't fall asleep at the wheel when you're driving home after work. Take care, get better, get stronger.